everyone, and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am, of course, your host, Aaron, and it is November 29th, and we are talking about WWE War Games that took place in Petco Park in San Diego, California. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So War Games wasn't really that long. It was only 4 matches, and I guess I'm going to start off with I was going to say the Women's War Games match, but let's just start off with Stephanie Belcaire, the Women's World Champion, versus Nikki Bella. Now, this match wasn't anything fantastic. It wasn't anything really that good. Stephanie Belcaire, of course, saved the match with her beautiful technical wrestling and fantastic moves. Nikki Bella, since she's come back, she has really lost a step since returning, and I do not think that it's Nikki Bella's time to shine anywhere, anytime soon. I don't even know why she was given the title match. It was a huge mistake. Stephanie Belcaire got 2 Devil's Kisses, one on the outside of the ring on the announce table, then brought her back in, did another one to Nikki Bella on the mat. She hit that crazy-ass fucking twirly thing off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Stephanie Belcaire is your winner and still world champion. I'm giving this match a down because it wasn't that great and it hardly kept my attention. Then let's talk about the other singles match for the Intercontinental Championship match. The last match on a PLE of John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio for, like I said, this shiny sumbitch right here, that Intercontinental Championship title. Now, this match had a ton of shenanigans. You see, Dominic Mysterio did like a Hurricane Rana on the outside onto John Cena, and he landed awkwardly on his arm. So then, the doctors came out, and it was a distraction. So as Dominic was distracting a ref and the medical staff outside the ring, in came Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez and beat the shit out of John Cena, set John Cena up for the 619. Dominic ran in, hit the 619, hits a splash, and then the ref's like, nah, I ain't counting for nothing. That is bullshit, and then threw those two from Judgment Day out of the ring. So then, they were going back and forth. Cena, was doing the Cena moves. When he was doing his little dive Johns to do, the 5-knuckle shuffle, hit the ref by accident. The ref was out. And as the ref was knocked out, here came J.D. McDonough and Finn Balor to beat the shit out of John Cena. John Cena fought them off, eventually hit a double AA off the top rope, or they were on the top rope. John Cena hit the double AA, and the match continued. And then the ref still was knocked out. No one down. Who came out next? It was Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan made her triumphant return after her rotator cuff or shoulder surgery. She came into the ring, smacked Dom, so of course we all knew this was all a hoax and it wasn't really going to happen. And then turned, jumped on John Cena, gave him a little hug, did a little grumpily face, backed off, kicked him in the balls. And then Dom, of course, hit the 619 after she hit him with the title belt. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Dominic Mysterio. And this is getting an up. That's right, it is getting an up. All right, so far, War Games wasn't that great. Now, let's talk about the first match of the night, the Women's War Game. So it started out with Asuka and Charlotte Flair, who were also the 2 people that fought each other on Friday Night SmackDown to see who would get the advantage, and Charlotte beat Asuka. So they fought for a while, and then the second person who came in was Io Sky. Io Sky came in with like this huge button that was metal so she can smack people. And then the second person who came in for the women's team, the bad side, was, Becky Lynch. It was Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch came in. She had a kendo stick. And then after Becky Lynch, it was AJ Lee. And then AJ Lee came in. She was lighting it up. Becky Lynch was holding the door so she couldn't get inside. So AJ climbed up and jumped, hit Asuka. And then who was next for the bad team? It was, wait. Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane was next. And after Kairi Sane, for the good guys, it was, Alexa Bliss. Then after Alexa Bliss, it was, for the bad side, Nia Jax, and then Rhea Ripley for the good side, and then Lash Legend. When Lash Legend came out, let me tell you folks, you could hear a pin drop. Nobody gave a shit about this girl. No one get no claps. No, yay. Garbage. She came in the ring. She did kind of beat everybody up. Everyone was down and shit like that. Ooh, who gives a fuck? Asuka did the spit of the mist, accidentally hit fucking Lash Legend. Io Sky had a big spot with a trash can on the top rope that, Rhea Ripley lifted AJ to give her the trash can. And in the end, AJ won on to Becky Lynch when Becky tapped out to the spiderweb John, whatever the fuck it's called. We're going to give this match a middle because it wasn't really, actually, fuck it, I'm giving it a down. I'm giving it a down. It's got a down. It's already in the books, folks. And that's it, because now we got to talk about the men's. And guess what, folks? I wrote a bunch of notes on this shit. So get ready. I got how much time do I got left? I got to look at my screen. I got 2-3 minutes. We're going to do this. All right. Started off with Punk and Braun. Punk got the upper hand. Drew McIntyre was next in. He murdered Punk with a Claymore. Drew was gauging Punk's eyes out. They double-teamed Punk and threw him in the steel cage. Out was Cody Rhodes. Drew held the door so he couldn't get in, so Cody Rhodes climbed over the cage and cleared the ring. He had a Cody cutter on Braun. Cody accidentally elbowed Punk. They got in a little skirmish. Cody gets Braun on his shoulders. Punk's hit a doomsday device, and Braun had a really bad landing. It could have broke his neck. I thought he might have fucked up his neck real bad, but thank goodness he has a fat neck. They started doing classic, Dusty things, boom, punching him like Dusty Rhodes. On to Drew McIntyre. Logan Paul was in next. He brought in a chair. He attacked Cody. He was bashing CM Punk with that shit. They went to the top and fought a little bit. Drew McIntyre tossed a chair and hit Cody. Cody fell. Then they're all just beating the shit out of CM Punk and Cody. Braun Breaker was up at this point. He started beating the shit out of everybody with the chair. And out was Jimmy. Jimmy brought in a table. He cleared the ring with a bunch of super kicks. Duh. Drew hit a Claymore on him. Thank God. Stop that shit. Braun clotheslined the shit out of Jimmy, almost took him out of his shoes. Braun then Frankensteiner that running Frankensteiner off the top rope on the Cody, and then Logan Paul beat up CM Punk. Next was Big Bronson Reed. Yeah! Bronson Reed came in. Tsunamis on everybody, baby. On Punk, on Jimmy. That's right, Cody got one too. Yeah. It was Tsunami City, baby. All right, the heels continue to destroy the faces. Next was Jay. Jay takes over a bunch of super kicks and punches. Jamie gets back up, a little Uso teamwork. 1D on Logan Paul. Jay runs his awful song back. He jumps to the top and goes, Day one, Uso. Day one, Uso. And then with a thank God Brock Lesnar came in. Suplex City's every motherfucker in the ring. He destroys everybody. Then he F5s everyone. Punk gets the chair. Brock's like, get the fuck out of here. Knocks it away. He lifts him up, throws him. And then we hear, I don't know what the fuck Roman Reigns' music is. Roman Reigns comes out. Brock Lesnar leaves the ring. On a technicality, it's not him losing the match, because if you leave the ring once War Game starts, your team's disqualified. But since the match didn't start, Roman was in the ring, a loophole. Roman Reigns comes down, Superman punches him 4 times around the ring. As he's going to deliver one more, Brock picks him up and F5s him through the announcer's desk, throws his ass into the ring, beats the shit out of him and all that. Brock just kills everyone. He does another F5 on the Roman Reigns. Cody breaks that shit up. Punk hits a GTS on Brock. Cody hits a Crossroads on Brock. 1, 2, Logan breaks up the pin. Paul Heyman gives him the brass knucks. He starts fucking everybody up. Brass knuck, brass knuck, brass knuck, brass knuck. Let's just jump to the end. As CM Punk and Braun Breaker were getting to their feet, this hooded dude came over the top, looked at them both, kicked Punk in the face, landed a curb stomp. Braun spear, 1, 2, 3. CM Punk took in, I should say, surprisingly. And that was it. And this match is getting it down because it was too quick, too fast. And it could have used another 15 to 20 minutes. Overall, War Games, I'm going to have to give it a down. Other than the tsunamis, I don't know what to tell you, folks, but... Tsunami! Tsunami! My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We're going to more stuff, more things, and of course, more me. And who do I think is underneath that mask? Austin Theory. See you later. Bye-bye.